morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Winning Anyway Life Journey. This is Life Pastor Kyle. I'm your host this morning. I want you to come in, like, share, tag somebody. Hello, Crystal Burton. Good morning. How you doing? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Come on in. Find somebody to bring in this morning with you. Let them know we're on and they can come in and we can get some encouragement this morning and we can keep moving forward in the whole weekend. Come on, like, love, share, tag, and I want you to comment. Kyle Carter, good morning, sir. Hope all is well, man. You've been traveling the world. Hello, Lakeisha Dickinson. Twin, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Chris Blake, Roy Sells, Deny, Lakeisha, I see you. Come on, tag somebody, find somebody. Veronica Galilee, come on in. It is a pleasure to see you all this morning. Tamisha Figaro, how you doing? Come on in. Listen, I want to have a good time. Good morning, Brittany Long. I won't keep you long though. Let's talk about how to execute this morning. But I'm not referring to how to execute just your business. Hello, Manny Saeed. Man, I'm sorry for not texting for hitting you late last night. Y'all gotta understand, when the prophet is up and I see y'all up and y'all posting pictures and doing different things, the prophet, I click on. And so I'm trying now to tone that down where I don't click on and just go in where people go crazy. I'm like, hey man, it's amazing. Hello to Wanda Carr Jefferson. Good to see you. Good morning. Listen, find somebody, like, share, tag, love, comment with someone. Let them know we're on. Dolores Bell, good to see you. It's gonna be a good morning, y'all. Kevin Matthews, good morning, sir. Man, they say I had one eye open. Come on. What it was a word that I gave. Don't allow your there was a word I gave to the group that week. I mentioned it the week before, and I gave it to the group that was on the week that I did my 7-day sabbatical with the group. And then last night Bishop Jakes was on and said the almost exact same thing. And when God confirms things like that, I grab it, I get excited, I get overjoyed. And then I went on my timeline and tried to find it, and I realized, Area Morgan and the Morgan family, good morning, how you doing? I realized I could not find it because of the fact I never posted. September 20th, I said, don't allow your disruptions to become your distractions. Know the difference. Hey, Coach Deneen. Chris Wells, good to see you. Don't allow your disruptions to become your distractions. And that was on September 20th. And last night, Bishop Jake said that he was preaching for Bishop Hannah. Said it last night, and I just went berserk. I was like, okay. So I cut the post. Then I put the thing from September 20th. Then he said something else. And so I was just amazed. So everybody who was up, I was sending the post. I was like, hey, here it is, check this out. This is what God's doing. So whenever God confirms a word, hello, Lester Blunt Jr. Whenever God confirms a word that we're in on Yasmin, I get excited. I wake completely up. And I'm going, oh my God, this is amazing. We're in the vein of God. And so whenever we are that close to God in the vein where we can say things, and next few days God's repeating it in the earth, does not mean, no, I don't think Bishop Jakes is on my page going, I need a word. No. I think when God starts speaking in the earth, when God starts speaking in the atmosphere, when people are all aligned with what God is calling them to do and what he's doing in that region of the earth and what he's doing in that time of the earth, and they're all repeating the same thing, is so the people of God, hello Deja Young, the people of God can flow in what it is. Hello Geraldine Wiley Sheldon, happy Friday to you as well. And so that's what happened last night when what we said all week last night, don't allow your disruption to become your distraction. And then he literally says it last night and goes into a dissertation about the difference in disruption and distraction. And my post said, know the difference. Well, I didn't post it, but I put it in my notes for September 20th, which was 10 days ago. So that's where I was so hyped last night, even after doing this message. It was amazing. So, wasn't toot my own horn, just thanking God for being in line. Especially when people are trying to figure out where God is and what God is doing. I'm grateful to be in line with what God is doing. But this is winning anyway. Y'all trying to mess me up again today. I am not going to be doing revival today. I want to get you to an area of your life where you can, before we'll go anywhere, I want you to like, love, share, tag, and comment on this post so people can get it. We can grow. And so there are 19 people on here. There's 10 that like, love, and shared it. Let's see if I can get you to like and love it by the comments we're going to make and by what we're going to do today, okay? So listen, this is a area I like to deal with because it's one of my favorite words, talking about execution. And I want to deal with the execution part because if we don't get to an area where we execute in our lives, we will be thrown on the wayside, not pushing and pulling what it is that we're called to do, whether we're called to push it or called to pull to make some things happen. So I want to talk real quickly about the execution of me. The other version, if I was given a subject you can understand, I would talk about how to win from the inside. It's not going to be something that you do. It's going to be something that you become. Hello, First Lady Kyle. Something that you become. And so I said, and along with that, as I watch, listen for things. Hello, Manny. Watch this. Last night, Jake said, if you're not doing what you're born to do, then you should be trying to do what you like to do. And he said, and if you're not doing, hello, Shalimar Harris, good morning. He said, if you're not doing what you're born to do, then do what you like to do. But if you're not doing, I'm going hard in the paint right now. If you're not doing what you were born to do or what you like to do, you should simply just stop doing it. Yeah. If you're not doing what you were born to do or what you like to do, you should simply just stop doing it. And I began to add to it last night. I was like, that's good. I said, because in this season, hear me very well, in this season of the minimal mindedness of worship, of church, the minimal mindedness of commitment, the minimal mindedness of life itself. People don't value life, so they'll take yours, everyone around you, and then their own. We don't value worship. We just, the things that were valuable before the pandemic, God allowed the pandemic so we could value the things that were important to us. And what we did is we devalued the things that were important to Him. And so now, if you're not doing what you like to do or not doing what you were born to do, then you should literally just stop doing it. Hello, Kara Dulu. And the reason why I say that is because in this season, I say this part, in this season, life is too short to die angry and unfulfilled. What do you mean? You can get COVID and die next week. You can get COVID and die next month. Will you die angry at somebody over something that does not matter? And will you die unfulfilled? Life is too short. We keep saying it about everybody else, Maria, but we don't operate out of it in execution for ourselves. Life is too short to die angry and unfulfilled. Which means, here we go, execution. You should be fulfilled every day. Yes, I said it. You should be fulfilled every day. Here we go. Every day. Every day. Please, if you're listening and have your computer or phone in your hand, agree with me right here. When we agree together, God does something. So everyone type every day. Every day, type every day. You're going to declare and decree, I should be fulfilled. I will be fulfilled. Just type the word every day. So Nita Allison, good morning. Dolores Bill, I see you. Brittany say every day. I see you. Tawanda Card, every day. I'm agreeing with you. Maria Alexandria, every day. Fulfilled every day. Shalimar Harris, every day. Kara Dulu, every day. Chris Blake, every day. Lester Blunt Jr., Kevin Matthews, Chandra Janine, Coach Janine. I'm gonna be Aaron Fleeks, I'm gonna be fulfilled. Deja Young, every day. The problem with us being fulfilled every day is most of us complain without focusing on the fulfillment. Hello, Chris Wells. So let me talk to those on how to execute this thing, how to put it how to put it together where you can be fulfilled every day. Now, listen, I didn't say you would be completely satisfied. I'm telling you how I process it. You may not be completely, I see you, Ariel Morgan, you may not be completely satisfied, or you may not be finished, but you should be fulfilled. What do you mean? They tell you to plan your day out before the day. Okay, let me just talk. I have people who will get up and say, what's going on tomorrow? I don't have anything to do tomorrow. That's cool, but what are you doing? Lakeisha Dickerson, watch this. If you don't plan your tomorrow out, your tomorrow will plan for you. So then you end up doing what the day does instead of getting things done that you want to do. Now, I may not be completely satisfied with everything that I had to do, and I may not be finished with what I thought to do. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be fulfilled in something I declared that I was going to do. Two reasons, because I'm going to always do something God told me to do. I'm going to always do something I know I'm supposed to be doing. So when I do it, there's a level of fulfillment inside of me. May not be a paycheck, may not bring money, it may not bring extra people, but I'll always be fulfilled. I'm always excited. I'm always happy. I have things that go on and throw me off, but the natural connotation of who I am now, I am fulfilled. Why? Because I'm always winning. I don't focus on what's negative. I focus on where I'm fulfilled and where I'm winning. If you're not doing what you're called to do, what you're born to do, what you like to do, you should have a life reset and stop doing it and begin to live your life. Because again, life is too short to die angry and unfulfilled. Hello, Fidelia. Y'all doing good this morning. Like and share, tag somebody, and keep commenting. That way I can communicate with you and talk to you. And so because we want to operate in the area of executing in fulfillment, then I want to drill you this morning. Why do I want to drill you this morning? Because my old bishop, Bishop Woodard, when I was in Church of God in Christ, Bishop Woodard, when me and my wife walked into his church, we didn't know he knew our name. Hey, Trina Cooper, we didn't know he knew our name or knew us. We walked into his church. Hey, Regina Albert, God bless you. We walked in and he told me and my wife, we went to visit his church. He said, y'all have a quick work to do because I have something to get you ready for. We were like, we don't know. We're just looking for a church home. We're just searching for a place to be. And he says, I have a quick work to do because I have to get y'all ready for something. He says, and I don't have a long time to get you. You don't have a long time to get ready for it. So I'm like, okay, don't have a long time to get ready for it. Okay. And the reason why he said that because he saw what he had to get us ready for. And so we didn't know. At that time, my father did not have a church. I'm trying to tell you, my father did not have, he was not pastoring. I didn't know, but God was already seeing Greater Truth Temple, the building now, when my father didn't even have a church. God was already seeing Winning Anyway now. I didn't even have a church. So he started to pour into us, and I didn't know. Later on, I found my father had a church. I then found out that my father had cancer. I then realized my father died and I was now the pastor. Like I was moving so fast, I wasn't able to catch it. And life has been doing the exact same thing ever since because I began to execute consistently in certain things. You got it? And so this is why it's important to work towards your success because God will put people in your life who see past what you see. I am now in the place so my wife, I said, after 21 days and then 8 days, after 21 days, I declare and decree, I will not go back to who I was before. I will not be so relaxed. Hey, Eric Trotman, I will not be so laid back that things just happen. I will be planning things. I will be in faith for things. I will be researching things in the Word, not on Google, not on YouTube, not on TV. I don't have time for that. I will watch it, but I will not research it. My research will come from God to help me execute things that are supposed to be the way it's supposed to be in my life. And that's why it's important for you to work toward your success. This is a journey to a winning anyway life. And so you have to work towards success. And you have to work towards success, watch this, the right way. And what's the right way, Dolores? The right way is work to progress, not work to maintain. See, the reason why people that are around me, I have to pray before I say this. Pray their ears are open to hear this right, God, and understand what it is. In Jesus' name. The reason why some people or people I was around are so quickly intimidated. I didn't understand, and I've never understood. Canvas Book of Sap, there she is. I've never understood how people can have more money, more members, more money. Yeah, I'm coming, Manny. I'm going to explain that work to progress thing. More members, more money, more business, bigger house, better cars, and be intimidated by me. Before I had these houses, before I had cars. And I realized how. Because when I work, I work to progress. They just work to maintain. Explain what you mean. When you work towards success, I didn't look for success, and I'm not looking for success just to say I have it. I look for things in my life to grow it. I look for people that want to grow. I look for people that want to win. I look for people who want to change. I don't look for people who want to hang out, because I don't. I look for people who want to expand. I look for people who want more knowledge. I look for people who appreciate wisdom. I look for people who understand how to process, watch this one, y'all, how to process mistakes. Because everybody makes mistakes. The question is, how do you process mistakes? Oh my God, y'all. How do you process your mistakes? How do you process others' mistakes? How do you process them as an opportunity for you to help them win and help them understand so you won't make the same mistake? Hey, Mabel Rice. Hello, Regina. What's up, Fletcher? Good morning. How do you process mistakes? Mistakes are not made, come on, Dolores Bell. They're not made to be looked at and be judged. They're made to be seen so you're able to grow your life, grow the business of your life and the life of your business without making the same mistakes. How do you process? So I work to process, and I realize I frustrate people who simply, what's up, Torrance Bell? My boy is in off the road. Good to see you, man. Oh, he's on the road. He's on YouTube. That means he's in that 18-wheeler somewhere. So I don't work just to maintain. I don't work to get something so people can hoo-ha on what I get. I work to progress what it is so people can wonder, how did he turn nothing into something? Because God put his hand on my hand and allowed it to be blessed. Is why I put my hand, the prophet's hand, on your hand. I work to progress. I work to move. I don't work to maintain. Because even if I maintain something and it does not move, whatever does not move eventually dies. And so I execute, because I know execution creates progress. I'm going to say some things to rock your world real quick, but we'll be all right. Come on, Gerald, that's it. How do you process your mistakes? How do you process the mistakes of others? Because sometimes the way you process the mistakes of others will determine how they process the mistakes of you. I can't trust you to process my mistake properly when you don't even process your own properly. Y'all ready? Tammy Brown Rose. I'm in coaching, preaching mode this morning, so you're not getting all preacher. You're getting the coach this morning. But so here we are. So I don't work to progress. I work to progress, not just to maintain. So as you conditioning yourself to win from the inside, let me help you. Never reduce your target. Please type the word never. Please type the word never. Never reduce your target. Never reduce your target. Come on, type that. Come on, never reduce your target. Come on, deny. Come on, deny. Come on, type the word never. Never reduce your target. Never reduce your target. Come on, Geraldine. Never reduce your target. Never reduce your target. Never reduce your target. Why? I see Tisa call you over on YouTube. Never deny. Never. Thank you. Never. I want you to get this now. Never. Write this down on your note in your phone. Never reduce your target. Instead, increase the actions of your execution. Come on. See, here's the deal. I give out $1 million advice in the morning. If a person's not willing to get up to get $1 million advice, I can't say it like that, then they can keep making dollars, cents. I'm trying to get some people who are ready to break out and go beyond. Listen. I was hearing Jake's last night. He made a comment and I laughed. I said, I understand that. He said, I'm looking for millionaires. Dr. Hannah said, I'm looking for millionaires in my, I'm telling God, send millionaires to my church. Y'all finna go off the hook right here. Send millionaires to my church. And God said, they're already there in seed form. You just have to keep watering them. Oh my God. And we're getting ready to give in October. The amount is 3. We're in October. Come on. We're in the freedom month. We're in the month that everything goes to work. Come on, I gotta go. Never reduce your target. Instead, increase your actions. You got it? Instead of don't reduce your target, increase the actions of your execution. So how do I do it? Let me give you 5 real good points Oh, I see you, Area Morgan. 5 good points. Number 1, quit spending your money on junk. Monitor for the next 30 days, 90 days, October, November, December. Monitor your Amazon. Monitor it. Quit spending your money on junk. Spend your money on things you can use and that you need to use beyond right now. Come on. Quit spending your money on junk. I'm trying to teach, trying to coach. Quit spending your money on junk. You know, I know we had the habit of using and buying junk. During the pandemic, we had Amazon, blah, 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 blah. No. Number 1, quit spending your money on junk. Number 2, find a way to increase your income. Here I come, Deja. I'm trying to help you. Find a way to increase your income. Always look for a way to increase your income. Always look for a way, whether it's a little bit of overtime at work. Don't spend that money. You know, whatever, I try to help people. When you get your money, when you get a raise from work, that money is not for you to live at another level. That money is strictly for you to invest. You should live at the same level you at with another level of comfortability. You should be more comfortable because you make more money than you did. You got it? God bless you, Todd Simpson. God bless you. Good to see you. Listen, you should live at a different level. Number 1, quit spending your money on junk. Number 2, increase your income. And when you increase the income, you should not be trying to live at a different level. You should be more peaceful at the level that you're on. And then you should use that extra money to invest. Every time you get an increase, that money is for investment. Watch this. The increase should bless 3 levels in your life. It should be a blessing to the kingdom because you tithe more. Come on, Shalimar Harris. A blessing because you tithe more. It should be a blessing to your house because you have more. And it should be a blessing to your future because you invest more. Increase your income. You ready, Geraldine? Number three, you should look for prosperity. Stop looking with your poverty eyes. You should look for prosperity. Look for things that will increase your life. I told you earlier, look for people who will increase your life. Look for people who respect, watch this, I'm going to say something to mess your life up. Look for people who respect your mistakes. You make a mistake, fine. Let the people who talk about it. While you take your mistake, I feel the Holy Ghost in the middle of coaching. Take your mistake, plant your mistake, water your mistake with forgiveness, and then move past it and watch what grows from the knowledge that you learn from your mistake. That's prospering. That's why I never lose. I always win because I learn even from my mistakes. So look for prosperity. So how do you find it? By gathering up your mistakes, learning from your mistakes and growing from your mistakes and making sure the people around you do not make the same mistakes. So now your level of mistakes are increasing the people that you are around. Now you become valuable to those you are around because you're helping them based on the mistakes that you made because you care about somebody else winning and not just you. Number 1, quit spending your money on junk. Number 2, increase your income. Number 3, look for prosperity. Number 4, make decisions to prosper. Because many of you got good talk game. Many of you have good talk game. You can talk real good, but you have to make the decision to do it, which means you have to execute. You have to wake up, get on the live, take the notes, get out the bed. Because here's the deal. If you can't get on the live to get the information to prosper, I will not trust you with good income of mind to invest because you won't execute enough to do it. Which means if there's a deal that's happening first thing in the morning that you have to make first thing in the morning, if I can't depend on you to get the knowledge. See, knowledge is not power. It's the execution of knowledge. Because a lot of people know and don't do. Well, if you know better, you do better. In this day, people know and don't do. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge is potential to power. If you will execute, then you can have the power. Got it? Oh! Number 1, quit spending money on junk. Number 2, increase your income. Number 3, look for prosperity. Number 4, make decisions to prosper. Number 5, change how you talk to yourself. When you change how you talk to yourself, you will also change how you allow others to talk to you. They can't talk to you out of their negativity because they don't believe that what you're waiting for is going to happen in your life. Change how you talk to yourself. And that will determine, come on, Quan, that will determine, that's it. That will determine how you allow others to talk to you. Now, in the same point, don't allow yourself to talk to others the way you don't want to be talked to. Because if you talk to me a certain way, you best trust I'm going to be smart. Two things I'm going to do. I'm going to either talk to you that way and show you how it feels. Watch this. I'm talking real talk. Or I will not talk to you at all. Let me help you. Because I understand my anointing. I understand my assignment. And I understand what's in my mouth. It's better if I talk to you crazy sometimes than for me not to talk to you at all. I found that immature people will tell you, be like that. I don't like how you said that. I don't like how you. Well, here's the deal is, you don't have to like how I did it. But if you like my results, then sometimes you have to like how I got there. You can't tell me how to get you where you need to be and you're not there and I've been there and left already. Come on. So change how you talk to yourself. Because nobody can force you to put in the work. Nobody can force you to put the effort it takes. Nobody can motivate you to get it done except you. Once you know what you're working toward, once you have your goal in your face, once you have your plan in mind, the only thing stopping you from reaching the destination is you. You got it? Let me give you this list and we're going. 27 minutes, I'm going to shoot this list. I'm going to fly through it. Because I want to give you a list of quick tips that I spend good money to get. I spend good money to get this list. These are lists put together online with some major coaches, and it's a major list. But I put it in the area for me on how to win from the inside. These are things that'll help you prioritize the kind of work you're going to put in the future. Come on, Carlos. Hope you're ready. Hope you're ready. Number one. I said it before, I'll say it again in my other coaching. Whenever it becomes time for execution, you must show up no matter what. Stop expecting everybody else to show up for you and you don't show up for yourself. Show up for you. If you say you're going to be somewhere and do something, show up for you. Don't do it for them. Do it for you. Do it for you because it builds integrity in your business. Watch this. The business of your life and then the expansion, longevity, and life of your business. Don't be late for you. Don't be late for anybody else and don't be late for you. Come on, man. I like that. Show up for me. Show up for you no matter what. Number two, I'm not staying there. I can stay there a long time. Number two, make decisions quickly because time is money. But time is not money. Yes, it is. Think about it. You're preparing for work right now because you're going to trade your time for money. Here's the question. How much are they saying that you're worth? Because if you think you're worth more, then find something to do that gives you what you're worth per hour, per minute, however you do it. Because time is money. And real money loves speed. Because the faster your time goes, the more money you can make. So number one, show up no matter what. Number two, make decisions quickly. Number three, promote and celebrate your success. Because if you're capable of doing something, live it. Don't just talk about it and try and convince me when you're not living it. I mean, you need to live it. Like I wear rings that say winning anyway. I wear necklaces that say WAL. When you see wall, it means winning anyway. My license plates on my car says winning anyway. On my wife's truck says winning anyway. On some pens, they say winning anyway. My cup says winning anyway. That's not my brand. It's my life. So when you live it, you're promoting your own success. Who wants to invest in something or somebody that's not successful? Promote your own success, your own life, who you are, what you are, how you are. People love hearing good stories of how you overcame. Next thing, give more than you take. I watch people that are really trying to start open businesses. The way to get a real business is give more than you take. I was giving out coaching information long before I ever had Winning Anyway. I just put a name to it. People say, you love to talk. No, I love to sow. Love to sow. See, before I was talking, let me show you how God made sure I was sowing before. I got 10 minutes. Okay, I'm going to do it in 40 minutes. Okay, let me show you. Yeah, it's come on, Shelvin. It's a like, come on. Emma Shelvin, it's a lifestyle. Listen, God made sure that I learned before I talk. Because before I could talk like this, people who know me, matter of fact, Tammy Brown, are you still here? Are you still here? If she's still here, she can vouch for the fact that back in the day, you didn't catch me saying no. Katrina Lacey, perfect. God always sends a ram in the bush. She could tell you, I was in school with this lady right here. I was in school with her. 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, back in the 11th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, 12th grade. And her parents went to school with my parents. Lived around the corner from my mother now. Around the corner from us. In school, you would catch me doing 2 things. Playing drums, playing piano, or singing. Tammy Brown was in my church. Tammy Brown Road was in my church. Her mother, Sister Anderson, took care of us. She cooked for us and made blankets and made food for us. They'll tell you, I did music, and you would never catch me talking because I stuttered so bad. They'll get the clarity now. I love music because I stuttered so bad. I stuttered. All I did was play drums, play the organ, play music because I stuttered so bad. God made sure that what I needed was being imparted into me before I start to give. So when I gave substance. Katrina Lacey, no, we would be in lunchtime in the room playing Elijah Rock. Yeah, I think that I got other words to it, the little piano thing. We would have, that's all I did. These are verification people who've been knowing me like 35, 40, 45 years of my life. Because God made sure he poured into me before I gave out. And then so now I pastor the truth. Because I have information to give out. So God made sure that while I was silent and listening for music, I also was being imparted word into. Just word. So even as I got through school, word. Finally, when I became a minister, I had already received enough to give more than I take. It's not like I'm not here because I like to talk, even though I enjoy what I do. Elijah Rock, yeah, shout. I was the piano player every now and then. And so God made sure he imparted into me, because here's the deal. You can't feed somebody with an empty hand. What can I feed you if my hand is empty? And so God made sure I had enough in me to impart into others. And so the wisdom I have, the things I went through, the first marriage I went through, got married at 18, divorced at 20, 21. You know, I knew my wife before then, but I made some mistakes. Come on, got married at an early age, and that time. And then I started reading my Bible to learn what I did wrong and what it was and how it was and what I had been through. And I started meeting people who were already married who didn't know word. So I had word to impart. So every one of my mistakes became a experience that I learned from, so I wouldn't lose from it. I learned from it, and now I win from my mistakes. So from every mistake, I'm gonna win one way or another. I gotta go, y'all. I'm out of time. Listen. So you have to give more than you take. But here's the issue. You can't get, I'm trying, but you can't give more than you take when you don't have to give. You can't give information or wisdom when you don't have any wisdom. Wisdom means I've been through something enough to understand that I now have enough wisdom to create dominion through something that I'm now wise in. Wise dominion. I've now made mistakes that have become wise dominion, wisdom for me. Something that I now can override and help others to come through successfully. That's wisdom, wise dominion. So you give more than you take. Next, gotta go. Never quit, no matter what. Because a winner never quits and a quitter never wins. Never quit no matter what, because you will never fail. Failure is not an option. Failure is only an option when you give up. If you don't give up, you'll win. If you don't quit, you'll win on accident. Watch this. You'll win if everybody else walks away and you stay committed. You'll win by default. I win more on mistakes than other people. That's it. That's it, coach. Wisdom, wise, dominion. Yeah. I switch it over because I have to have dominion before it's called wisdom. Until then, it's just me trying to fight. But I must have dominion because he created me. Come on. You're blessed. Replenish the earth. Be fruitful, multiply. Have dominion over the fish of the sea. Dominion over the fowls of the air. Dominion. So I've been given dominion. What I do with it determines if I'm wise or not. That's it, Maria. I win on accident. Last two and I'm done. This for the business people. This for the business people. Y'all ready? Make closing the deal a priority. Make closing the deals in your life priority. Every deal is not about money. Come on, Manny. She said, it's on point. I try to make sure that people have clarity prophetically or naturally. I'm a teacher. That's what I'm here to do. I'm not here to hoop, even though I try. I'm not here to do. I stay in my lane, and my lane is to make sure clarity is on point. So make sure, make closing the deal a priority. But you have to understand, every deal has a DNA. Man, I feel the Holy Ghost. I don't even have any notes on this. How am I going? Help me, God. Help me. Every deal has a DNA. Some deals are about money. Some deals are about sowing. Some deals, I'm hearing, about money. Some deals are about sowing. Some deals are about helping you to learn negotiation skills, is why they're so difficult. Here I come, callers. And then some deals are about expansion. Some deals will create them telling everybody else how good you did. So you have to learn. No. Go back, Manny. Not close it on purpose. That's a good one. I like that. Close it on purpose, but every deal must be, make closing the deal a priority. But you must learn the DNA of the deal. Come on, I'm trying to get through. I have 7 minutes at 45. Y'all pushing me. Listen, the deal either has a DNA of financing. It's either somebody who's going to do it and bless you financially, or sometimes they will haggle with you, which develops it develops the negotiator in you. There it is, Geraldine. It develops the negotiator in you. And then also, they may be a person who passes your information on. So sometimes it's not about, you have to learn to ask God, what's the DNA of this deal? What do I do with this deal? Somebody inbox me that. I'm going to post that today. The DNA of this deal could be that they're going to connect me, because God will raise up somebody somewhere to use their power, ability, and influence to help you. Here's the question I want to ask you. Have you met the person God raised up to use their power, ability, and influence to help you, and they haggled you and you left the deal on the table because you didn't understand that was a DNA in the deal? Yeah. No, do it backwards, Fidelia. Knowing the DNA of the deal, making it a priority while learning the DNA of the deal. Yes, you have to know what that DNA is. What is this deal going to lead to? What is this deal going to be about? What is this deal supposed to be? But the way to get that, I have to do two things. I have to listen to God and listen to the person, because they may tell me, I've been looking for somebody like you, and my friends been looking for somebody like you. We've been needing somebody like you. Now, what is it you do again? That means this person is sitting on 4 or 5 other people. So now this person is the key to your expansion. Come on, Tammy Brown Rose. Don't leave the blessing on the table. The reason why we leave blessings on the table is because we get so smart. We renegotiate ourselves into a deal and then renegotiate ourselves out of a deal. Cause I see you develop, negotiate, associate. Come on. I'm doing good, Tasha. I'm trying to tell you, I'm here to help some people. Cause I'm gonna help some folk, because when I make my next move or moves, I'm going to create haters. And I'm used to that. Come on, Ashley. Listen to God. Hear the person. If you don't listen to the person, and then sometimes people can tell you, this is a place you don't want to waste your time. The DNA of poverty comes out. I really don't want to help you. I want to see what I can get from you, what I can take from you, what I can get free. No. I need to know the DNA of this deal. I got to know what was the DNA. Is this deal here to bless me? Or am I here to bless the deal, the association? See, sometimes you're there to be a blessing, even though it's your business. And sometimes they're there to be a blessing to you. You have to learn the DNA of the deal. Last one and I'm gone, y'all. I'm giving you information. I'm telling y'all. I'm giving y'all stuff that's God dropping in my spirit. You won't get this on no Google. Last one. Know it's better to do something than do nothing. What are you saying? Don't allow importance to make you say you're doing something when you're reaping nothing. I know what you're doing by the fruit that you serve. When you go to somebody's house to visit certain homes, there's a couple of things you're going to get. You're going to get a greeting. Yeah, I'm out here right now. You're going to get a greeting. Certain homes, you're going to get water. You're going to be offered water, possibly apple or orange juice, or you'll be offered champagne or wine. Okay, church folk, don't shoot at me. There's certain homes you go to. When you leave out of 4th Ward, 5th Ward, 3rd Ward, in a city, when you go to Woodlands, $500,000 home, $700 million. When you come in, they're going to offer you water, juice, champagne, an event. Champagne, wine. Okay? Champagne and wine are two different things for those you don't know. Okay? Champagne, wine. They're going to also offer you cheese, possibly crackers, fruit. I know who understands and who does what by what kind of fruit, cheese, champagne, and wine that you offer. You know the fruit. You know the tree by the fruit it bears. Understand a tree has every fruit inside of it. So don't dog the tree out because you only see the bark of it. You only see the trunk. If you give it time, the tree will bear limbs. Whew. The limbs will bear leaves. And then under the leaves, fruit will come. And the leaves will give shade to the fruit. I know each individual by the fruit you bear. It's by the fruit you bear. Got it? It's fruit you bear. Just because you can tell me what kind of tree it is and tell me what kind of fruit it is, if you cannot present the fruit, then you don't have the fruit. Go back to give more than you take. You can't feed somebody with an empty hand. I don't have to judge you. Your fruit tells what you do. It's better to do something than nothing. I'll say it like this. Small movements will get you further than standing still. Well, I can't run like you, Pastor. I can't teach like you, Pastor. I can't prophesy like you. I can't explain it like you. I can't do details. I can't throw numbers like you. I was on the phone with a gentleman yesterday giving him some figures about a building. Yeah, about a building. I gave him the figures. He said, man, how you do numbers in your head that quick? I said, you want the truth or you want a business? He said, I want the truth. How you do percentages in your head that quick? I say, I tithe. God taught me to tithe. When I learned what 10% was, I know what 1% is. When I learned what 1% is, I know when you say 7%, I just go 10%, 1% times 7. You say 8%, 10%, 1% times 8. I learned by tithing. He goes, man, you a real pastor because you got that thing down. I said, no. God taught me. I couldn't even do math in school. I hated math. I couldn't even pass math. I had to go do some other stuff. I couldn't pass math. And now I'm grown. I'm a wizard. Why? Because the wisdom of my mistakes taught me. I'd rather you make small movements. There's some people I've given you instructions and you do nothing with them. And I found now you're wasting the seed of my fruit. I'd rather give my fruit to somebody making small movements than somebody that's talking loud, standing still. Because now it's time to produce, because life is too short to die unfulfilled. It's time for execution. Listen, I'm at 46 minutes. I am a minute over. I don't plan on being 3 minutes over. I'm 2 minutes over. Look, I want to help you. I want to help you because sometimes you got to commit first and figure out the rest later. You got to make the commitment and then figure out the rest later. In other words, get moving, then correct your course on the way. At least get moving. I think Tasha said something about start. Yeah, you have to start. You have to start. But while you're going, only take advice from successful people. A broke person cannot tell you how to be wealthy. All they can tell you is how not to be broke. They can tell you about what mistakes not to make, but they can't tell you how to be wealthy. That's a journey you have to take beyond that individual. And you learn that by knowing it's not who you know, it's what you know. Y'all missed it. I can know good people, but if I don't get the wisdom myself, then I personally am just the person in the knowing. Last but not least, I'm done for real. I just keep hearing these. Demand more from yourself than anybody else. Stop holding everybody else accountable to something you don't hold yourself to. Demand more from yourself than anybody else. The only person who can know what you want and where you want it is you. Listen, I'm done this morning. I've done my job. I'm planning some things. If you need help refocusing, it's going to cost you. Yes. It's going to be a simple fee. No, it won't. It's going to be a nice fee because it depends on your work. If you need help refocusing, inbox me. I'm not here to throw the pitch, but I put it out there. Inbox me. If you have a good talk, but a weak follow through, inbox me. You talk good, but you can't execute and get things to happen. You know why we got to pay? Because you need to invest in yourself before you ask anybody else to invest in you. Don't ask me to invest my time because my time is money. If you're not worth you investing, please don't ask me to invest. Last saying, man, and I'm done. Wrote this last night. Accountability is the door to discipline. If you're not accountable, you'll never stay disciplined. Accountability is the door to discipline. And discipline is the mentor to access. That's mine. Don't quote that on your Facebook page trying to get people. Accountability is the door to discipline. And discipline is the door to access. And today I want to help you. If you're gonna sow the seed and be ready, do the work, be accountable, we're gonna get you disciplined. You're gonna have access to everything in your life that you talk about but don't follow through on. Why? Because that's the journey to a winning anyway life. I'm Life Pastor Kyle. It's been my pleasure to feed you your Friday morning food to get you through your weekend. I pray your day is blessed. I pray your time as well. We'll meet you here next Friday. If you're coming to church Sunday, the doors are open. You have free access. We're going to check your temperature. You must wear your mask. No registration. Be there at 10:15. After that, sometime during the service, the gates and the doors are locked because we can't have overdraft people coming in and out different times. So look, make it your business to be there on time. It's going to be a blessing in your life. We'll see you soon. This is Life Pastor Kyle signing out. I want you to have a wonderful, winning, anyway life. God bless. Peace. I'm out.